What is going on with my hair? No, stop. Cut. Just cut it. Cut it, guys. Hey guys, I am so excited to be back filming for you, and I actually just filmed my last video yesterday, so this is so new for me. I've never filmed 2 days in a row, but I am really trying to be more consistent with my videos, so this is my way of doing that. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I just wanted to do this video because today is the day that the high schoolers are graduating, and I thought it would be a good way to share some advice with all of them, as well as give some tips of what I've learned being in college, because that was literally me a year ago, and I honestly had no clue what I was getting into going into college, but I've enjoyed every moment of it, and so this will be kind of a way to share some of what I've learned with all of them, and you guys, obviously. So I created this little tag, you could call it like a college tag. I've never really seen this before. I mean, I'm sure there are videos similar, but I just came up with some questions and then some different categories that I could share advice in. So the first question I have is, what school do you attend and where is it located? I'm attending St. Martin's University in Lacey, Washington. My major right now is currently undecided, but I do know that I want to work with children. I love working with children, and I always have. Kids are wonderful. I love them. They're so cute and adorable, and I've babysat since I was in 7th grade, so it's no wonder that I love working with children. I just love it helping people in general. Justin, stop texting me. Like, I know you're obsessed with me, but like, can you stop? Totally kidding. But yes, so that is where I want to go with my schooling. And then what do I dislike and like about my college? There's nothing that I really totally dislike. I mean, you're always gonna have things that aren't perfect. Your school's not gonna be this like oasis from your home. There's gonna be drama still, there's gonna be stuff, you know, like teachers that you're not gonna like, but you manage and everything turns out fine. Overall, though, I love my school. The teachers are so amazing. They want to get to know you on an individual level as well as help you grow as a student, which is great. One of my teachers that I had the first semester, I still kept in touch with her the second semester, went into her office, talked with her. So they're all really sweet and helpful. My campus also reminds me of home. There's a lot of trees there, so there's that. And I've made so many amazing friends. Like, shout out to you guys who have literally made my time at high school. Yeah, I'm back in high school, guys. Peace. No. But my friends at college, I'm so glad that I met you. You all are amazing. You know who you are. And I just love you guys. So thank you for always being there for me and going on adventures and everything. You have made college to be one of the best times of my life, and I'm looking forward to spending every waking second with you guys next semester, so be ready for our new adventures. If you're even watching this, you guys probably don't even watch my videos. Big friends. Now we're going to go into advice. This can apply to anyone still in high school. Actually, it's more to the kids in high school. Don't worry about taking a bunch of AP classes. Like, if that is not your thing, do not force yourself to take these AP classes. They really don't matter, and teachers are probably going to hate me for saying this, but they don't matter. What I learned in my AP classes did not affect me in college whatsoever. So don't force yourself to be in these classes just because your friends are. That's what I did, and I honestly regret it. I was so stressed out. I mean, I turned out to be fine. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm a fairly decent person still. But if it's not your thing, you don't need to feel ashamed for not being in the AP classes. I mean, and if you are in the AP classes, that's great for you. Make sure you're pushing yourself in your work at school. Like, if that's what you want to do it. Go for it. Like, just decide based on like your abilities and like what you want out of it. Oh my goodness, this is probably one of the most stressful things, because when you go to college, you literally need everything. You don't realize how much stuff you need, but like some of the items that we got are like I got throughout the school year. It was like, I would never think that I would need that, but somehow I did. Make sure you get and write a list of everything you need, because when you go to the store for college, you're gonna literally buy the store. Like, I swear to God, you're buying the store. I don't know, you just get so much stuff. Make sure on your things when you're filling out, you are filling it out perfectly clear, like what you want in a roommate. When you go to bed is a big one. That was one of the things that me and my roommate had a hard time with. Love you, Lolly, but we yeah, that was a mess. She liked to go to bed earlier than I did. It was kind of hard, so just really make sure you get that clear. I mean, me and my roommate still got along wonderfully. Like, I love her to pieces. She's great. But just make sure you're filling out your papers so you get roommates that really fit, like, your style of living, I guess. And then just make sure you guys, like, set clear rules at the beginning. So most RAs are going to help you with that. And that's when we kind of decided, you know, like, when the lights have to be turned off and who does this and who does that. And so kind of like just make sure you're really clear at setting those limits and like letting each other know like what you like and dislike. So you guys can come together and agree on those and know how to balance that relationship that you guys will have. Make sure to study. It's not that hard. It's not that bad. You don't go to your classes every day, so make sure that you find good times to do your homework. Try to leave the weekends free, so then that's when you can go have fun. If you want or you're trying to have a 3-day weekend like I did for my second semester, that was amazing. Get all your homework done on Friday when everyone's still in classes, and then you have Saturday and Sunday to do fun things. Super nice. Love it. Like seriously, I love not going to every class every day, because especially the classes that you don't like, you don't have to see the teachers every day or, you know, think about it if you don't want to. But make sure you set time for homework and just really stay on top of your work, because a lot of times you're not going to have stuff due every day. For me, I basically had stuff due every time I had that class, so no matter what, I was always doing homework. My friend group kind of went through this like big drama blowout. Everyone was just really upset, so we kind of got behind on homework and catching up on a week's worth of homework. It was so hectic, so just stay on top of your homework. It's so much easier. Like, trust me. You might think like, oh, well, I don't have to do this, like I'll just, you know, wait till later. Just do it when you have the time right away, and then it's all done out of the way and you're good to go. Like, just do your homework. Seriously, guys, it's not that bad. Don't feel like you have to go to a college party just because you're in college. Forget all the stereotypes that people say, like, oh, kids will be kids in college, they're gonna try stuff, they're gonna party. Seriously, you don't have to do that. For me, I have never gone out to drink, never done drugs, never done anything like that. I did go to a laid-back party. However, I did not drink or anything, and I was just observing. Seriously, you guys call that fun? Because, no. I'm sorry if you guys are watching this, like my friends. Love you guys, but, yeah. No. You can have fun without doing that. I've gone on so many adventures with my friends and made so many good memories. Especially if it's peer pressure, don't feel like just because you hang out with people who do that, that you need to do it. Don't be afraid to say no. People they'll either accept you or they're not. And either way, you're going to find out who your real friends are. And so, seriously, don't get caught up in it just because it's like this big deal, like, oh, college students go and party. No, you don't have to. It doesn't make you cooler. You know, it's so overrated. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's so overrated. So, my advice is don't bother. You could go to the parties. You don't need a drink. You can go have fun doing other things, but seriously, guys, so overrated. This one is honestly hard, and you're really just gonna have to learn how long it takes you to do work versus like hanging out, and you're just gonna have to learn to balance that. But seriously, balance it, because if you slack off on your schoolwork and you hang out too much, you're gonna get behind, your grades are gonna drop, you might lose scholarships. It could be a bad cycle. However, if you just study all the time, it also could be a bad cycle, because that can be really draining on your body and just your ability, and then you might start slacking on schoolwork as well because you're not having any fun. So make sure you get out and do stuff, whether it's like going to get froyo or going to the mall or going to a school event. Like, get out, get involved. Seriously, you won't regret it. Also, there's going to be so many more opportunities for you in college, like especially for me coming from a super small town. Going away and living in Washington for my school year was absolutely amazing. I got to do so many more things, all things that I've never done before, and so there was a year of a lot of firsts for me and just getting to do all these great things, and I really just took the opportunities that came to me. Skiing and snowshoeing were through my school, and I didn't have to pay really anything for them, so just take all the opportunities that you can, especially if you're really adventurous like me and you like trying new things. It's a lot of fun to get out there and get involved when you actually don't have to pay a ton for it. So I would say take as many opportunities as you can, even if you're not like super big on all that. Just try it. You never know, you might like it. I loved it, and I didn't know what to think of it at first or like what I would expect from it, but I loved it. So definitely try new things. And lastly, just make the best of it. Seriously, enjoy who you're with at the time. Like, don't dwell on any of the bad stuff that's happening. Enjoy and think of all the positive things that are happening, because it will make you so much more of a happy person. Like, trust me, I'm such a happy person, and that's because I've learned to make the best of everything. Don't be the cause of problems. Try to stay out of them. Don't let drama like drag you down. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the tips helped you in any way, shape, or form. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!